Hey, everybody, welcome to week 39, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday program design review. We're talking about a move it warm up. If you haven't done that one yet, oh man, are you missing out? It's such a good time. It's like a journey party, right? But the Complex Phoenix, this is the one where you could possibly take the second and third round and superset them. So I like to tell people that we're about to level up their workout and turn it into a super workout as we get past round one and head into round two. But we'll just talk about each column and then, we'll go forward from there. So the reason that column one is highlighted green, as a reminder, green highlights mean you should probably start here. What's in yellow, when it's in red, it's giving you either an engagement tip, an entertainment tip, or even a prop tip. When it's in black, it's just basically giving you your purpose at each station. So the green is for the push-up renegade row. The reason it's highlighted green is because you'd have to start there in order to put the towel on someone's back as you go travel around to someplace else. So the Jedi challenge is, can you do that push-up in renegade row without that towel falling off the small of your back? Okay, so it's rolled right across the lumbar area. Then we have a dumbbell valve slide side lunge, one to the right and one to the left. This is where I would turn it into a superset so they can do each unilateral side before moving on, which is really helpful with such short periods of time, because when you have a short period of time like this, quite often you're finding that people are arriving at the stations late and then they're getting even less time. So if they're staying at the station, it makes it better. So as you lunge out, we're coaching a good foot alignment, meaning, what's happening if I got one ski going this way and one ski going that way this winter? I'm not going to be skiing for very long. I'm going to be tumbling, right? So we want their feet to stay in alignment. We want them to feel that heel, hamstring, glute. We want to feel their weight over their heel. So very important. Then as we get into power bands, the power band kickback, teach that twist. Teach them, turn those palms up to the ceiling. Get that extra medial tricep head work, very important. They're going to feel a difference. 1 degree makes all the difference. That little twist in the triceps, they're going to feel like you taught them something special. All right. And then we got a power band side shuffle. So we can be like, every day we hustling and, challenge that pace. It's a Happy Gilmore video this week. So you can give them the Happy Gilmore demo. It's like shuffle, shuffle, swing. Fun exercise there. Then we get over the kettlebells, kettlebell goblet squat. You can have a plyo for the heels. You can teach them to look up at the ceiling. Make sure you're teaching good squats. And get to the kettlebell deadlift. We're coaching proper spine alignment with that. Chest up, shoulders back. So much that we can do with the deadlift. In fact, you may want to assess your whole class as you introduce this exercise. You might want to say, all right, everybody, quick assessment. I want everybody to keep their chest out, shoulders back, and reach for their toes. And let's see how far you can get. And if you don't reach for your toes, if you reach for your toes and you don't get to your toes, then you shouldn't take a weight in your hand and then try to bring it to the floor, right? We tell them that that is your range of motion for the weight, because if they try to go past the range of motion that they just established without weight, they have to compromise their spine to do it, and therefore are going to be more susceptible to injury. So you can assess your entire class, like you can't do an FMS right away, but you can do this and you can say, okay, that's your range of motion then with this weight, just to make sure you don't compromise your spine. Then the kettlebell figure eight, teaching the front to back. You can play the Globetrotter song because it's a little bit like a basketball move. Definitely challenging them on the range of motion, that they're sitting down low. Good activity there. Then we have our next one, which is in the super band column because of exercises 2 and 3. But you have the 5-count sprint with the step over. So that's just challenging the pace. Then this one, you're going to coach the movement. A little bit complicated for people, because they're pulling and pushing at the same time. Once they kind of get that seesaw motion, they'll be fine. But you want to teach them that. Doing these opposite body mechanics actually increases the contraction too on both sides. So you may want to just kind of put that out there as a why. People like to know the why, and then they'll do it. Vert ball, a reverse lunge rotation, challenging that range of motion to get that knee down to the ground. 211 water's hot, 212 it boils. 1 degree makes all the difference. So drop that knee a little bit lower. Power and pace. You're taking that ball up over your shoulder and slamming it down as hard as you can, as fast as you can. So that's that vert ball diagonal slam. Then you have the body weight blast off iron legs. So the question is, and I could put this in red because really I'm just, giving you an engagement tip. What's even better than a burpee? Well, we're about to show you. It is the blast off iron legs, right? So, you're not only going down almost in that burpee position, but coming up out of it and then a squat, lunge, lunge. So that is a really cool activity. And then I would suggest on this one, you might have like, kind of some fun that you can do here. The brick house is always a fun one with the circular jump squats, because you kind of have a little dance move there. That's one thing that you could do. Then plank to push-ups, you could have a little push it activity. I will say that the next one, this is more like, I believe I can fly or whatever, but I might just alternate between those two songs. It's kind of a little fun thing that you could do right there to just add the entertainment, because again, we want our finishers to be culminating events. You want people to feel like they came in for a workout and they had an experience, right? So consider how you can make it fun at the end with the lights and just having a good time, right? And then that way people want to come back, because the better your show, the more your sessions will grow. And there it is, everybody. So thank you for joining our program design review. Have a great week.
Right there. Where?